Meet Adebola Titilola, the creative force behind TUMIS, a fashion brand turning bags into bold statements of style and identity. With every stitch, Adebola brings function and flair together, designing bags that do more than carry your essentials. They carry your confidence, your culture, and your story. From classic elegance to contemporary edge, TUMIS is where craftsmanship meets creativity, one handmade masterpiece at a time. Join us as we talk to Adebola Titilola, who isn't just making bags, she's making fashion that empowers.
My name is Adebola Titilola, the CEO of TUMIS. I personally am a PR professional. However, I have the zeal to create something for myself that has to do with fashion. And that was, apart from the fact that I wanted to make money, I decided to start a fashion brand that makes leather bags. Because at the time I started, there wasn't a lot of people doing leather bags. Most people were selling like China bags. And I just thought, I think I want to go into bag business, but I don't want to sell whatever that person is selling. So I started handmade bags. And TUMIS started in 2019. I had to source for a producer. However, it was an issue because she was really far away from me. So I again had to source for another producer. And now I have about 2 producers working with me, just that they have specialties. So like a certain kind of design, because I make male bags, I make female bags, I make bags. I have designs that are quite exclusive. Some bags are like corporate bags that are 3-in-1, some are like regular casual bags. So I have my 2 producers, I have specialties for who makes this and who makes the other one. And yeah, pretty much. So for the last 5 to 6 years, I've been all about TUMIS. However, I've had a pause in between because I was trying to complete university. So now that I'm done with uni, it's just me and my brand and my remote job kind of. But the main focus right now is just TUMIS. So well, first and foremost, I really was just looking for something to make money off of in the fashion business, and something not everybody was doing, because quite frankly, literally everybody is doing the same thing. However, when I started, not a lot of people were into crafted bags, so it was easy for me to like say, okay, let me do this. But like now, a lot of people are into, in fact, I see my designs with a lot of other vendors. So now I'm always trying to like be particular about doing something a bit different, right? In fact, now I'm working on labeling my bags, like adding metal tags to the bag, so it's more exclusive and like, you know, that okay, it's different from any other handmade bag. So aside from the fact that I wanted to start something, the main push at first was something to give me money and keep me busy, then something in the fashion industry. And I'm not so particular about clothing, but I have a mother that is very invested in handbags and shoes. Like if you see my mom, you see the bag she carries, you see her shoes, even wristwatch. So like I just thought, okay, I think bag it is for me. So yeah, maybe moving forward, I might think to invest into making shoes as well. But now I just want to like develop the bags and see how that goes. It's a need, right? Because I've gone through the phase of, I started my business before I go into uni, while I was in uni, and now that I'm a graduate. So across those 3 phases, this time I was just making mini bags of, I'm casually going out, so I need this mini bag to just fit my phone and my power bank. However, I move forward to, I need a bigger bag that can fit multiple things. Not necessarily something fancy, but I can carry my books in it and like other needs. And then now that I'm outside, even before graduating, when I was working like internship or like random jobs that I took on, I needed something more sophisticated that when you walk into a place and they are carrying something, it says class. Yes, so most of the time, I think the different phases I've gone through and like my friends personally, they've influenced the kind of designs I work on. Yeah. Because now I just introduced the guy's bag, the native purse, and the only reason why I thought to do it is because I was having a conversation with my brother one time, and then he carried a bag that wasn't looking really nice to go to a party, and that was why I did it. So most of the time it's people surrounding me, my personal need, and yeah, why I think, oh, this will look better. Bags are not particularly needs, they are wants, right? So I don't want to make TUMIS bags want, I want it to be a need. in the sense of you're not just buying it because, oh, I like it and I keep it. Need because it's serving me purpose, right? Because I don't need to have 10 bags. If I'm going to the office more this Friday, I can just have 2 I carry every day. But like if I'm giving you a reason to have this kind of design, right? So that's why I try to like make my design specific about the features of my bag. So now I just launched a 2-in-1 bag, and the bag has a feature of 3 space in the big bag, 1 laptop space, 1 other space for a general thing, and then also like features of like, oh, you can put your card here, your USB here, and then the second bag that comes makes it 2-in-1 is like just a casual cross bag. So if after work you decide that, you know what, let me go out and get a drink or something, you just put your big bag in your car and then your cross bag on your neck, right? So like I want my bags to be a need and not just a want. Or like you're not buying it because you know Adebola Titilola, you're buying it because you actually need a TUMIS bag. I think one of my challenges would probably be lack of investment and yeah, breaking the market first. So I mean, I've thought of ideas of how to like make more sales, because there was a time I was having really low sales, and it wasn't about the bag not being good. It was about not having enough money for promotion. It was about not being able to target the certain audiences that I want, right? So I then had to think of, oh, I'm in the uni and like I know people buy bags a lot. So I introduced ambassadorship, right? So I got students to become ambassadors and I pay them based on stipends. So like if you sell a certain amount of bags, you get a certain amount of money. And because of that, sales went up because everybody's trying to make money, right? And so social media is not as it used to be that when you just post a picture, there's likeness of it blowing up and like you getting customers, right? The way Meta works now is that they want you to run ads. Yeah, and I noticed that even if I run ads on just picture posts, it doesn't do as well as it should. So I had to start investing in content creators, right? Working with the brand. And that has really helped the business as much as, oh, I'm paying for it. I started using GGC creators. So I don't go for the influencers that are going to charge like a crazy amount of money. I use GGC creators, and something I noticed about using GGC creators is that they're also intentional about selling the product because they are also trying to build a brand. So working on the fact that me not having an investment was an issue, I found my way around increasing the sales regardless by introducing ambassadors and also working with GGC creators. I didn't charge as much as influencer would, but I was still getting results because they want to introduce this product to their audience. They want to be able to say, oh, I introduced this product to my audience and then they bought it. So they were really intentional about selling out the product. So yeah, I mean, less investment was one of the problems. Then another thing I noticed is seasonal, right? Because this bag, sometimes people buy it just for events, and events really, I try to now make TUMIS bag a need, and that's why I talked about it's not just being a want but a need. So like it's not just a seasonal thing now, it is I need to get this bag because it serves a purpose. So yeah, I'm very keen on community building, and as a PR personnel I've also learned that it's a major thing when it comes to anything you're trying to build really. So I made sure when I was in uni I built a community, and I got award for Entrepreneur of the Year. And there was a time I used to get it a lot from my classmates to random people that just knew me, saying something about, in fact, people didn't know Adebola Titilola, they knew TUMIS, and they didn't know the face particularly, they just knew the name. And there's something I used to do, I had like multiple stickers, like laptop stickers, phone stickers. In fact, even some of my lecturers had the stickers on their laptop. So you're familiar with that name, right? And I remember someone finding out that, oh, I am TUMIS. And then she said something about she's really impressed. Like I didn't know her. I think she was even like maybe 100 level or 200 level. At the time I was in 400 level. I said something about she's always hearing the name, always hearing the name. And like she likes how much I invest in the brand and how much I carry it. Like you cannot not want to relate with TUMIS, right? Even if you are just like, what's good? If you hear the name at all, you want to find out that what this brand is about and like just get acquainted with it. And that really stuck with me and literally made me keep going as regards community building and all that. And then over the years, I've improved quality of my bags. And I mentioned using UGC creators. One of the UGC creators I use is actually a close friend of mine. And because she has been working with me for about 2.5 years now, so she has been with the brand and it has improved the quality. So I mean, the bag she used for the video she used last year or 2 years ago isn't the same quality as she's using now. And every time she reviews the bag, it's always like a genuine review of I'm so proud of you because of how much growth you are making and how intentional you are about your brand. And yeah, that keeps me going. Even the time when I have low sales or it seems I have to pause a while and re-strategize, I cannot completely, I've never thought of, oh, the economy is bad, so I should close down my business. That's never been an option, regardless of how you might think bag is not a need, is a want, or the economy is terrible for business, so they are closing. It had never come to my thoughts to close up the business.
Hi, Adebola.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having
How have
me.
you been?
Very well, thank you.
I love what you do. Bags
Thank you.
for male, female. Where are the one for kids? It's coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a kid collection one time. I had a collaboration with the fashion brand.
Okay.
Yes, so I had a kid collection then. But like, it's not something I'm trying to make like available all the time. So
Okay. So it's seasonal.
yeah, something like that. Maybe if I have another collaboration, something.
How do you make money in your business?
Well, I have like a really large target audience. So I sell bags to women, younger women, male, right? I have bags for literally that can fit into any kind of demographics. Yeah, so
Fantastic. So out of this demographic, I know definitely it will be women that give you the largest share.
well, kind of, but like most of the people that I even buy for women sometimes are male.
Man,
Yeah.
man. So I hope you have a way that you have captured your messaging
Yes.
that targets men.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Because I know a lot of times business owners don't know that when we talk about cash flow, your cash can't flow if marketing is not flowing.
Yeah.
So most of the questions I like to ask will come from the marketing perspective. Now we've agreed that your biggest customers are male,
Yeah.
and you need to dedicate time to understand the different aspects, the different, let's say, touch points that will make them want to gift a woman.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are not existing, you have to create it and educate them. You can actually run a webinar, how to gift women in 2025. You know, marketing is creating demand for your product or your services. And it's the demand you create that turns into cash flow. So if you're not pumping anything in marketing, cash cannot flow.
Yeah.
It's not sinking, it's not existing at all. Okay? So think about creating things that will make men want to buy. So imagine you do like a 30 minutes webinar with men. You know, men will tell you that we don't understand what women want.
Yeah.
So come
Give
and
them a
tell
reason
them.
to.
Yeah, come and tell men 5 different ways, because you want to create demand for your product. 5 different ways they can gift a woman this 2025. I'm tying 5 into 2025. And you share that, then showcase your bag in different scenarios where they can find themselves. Birthday, anniversary, Mother's Day, you know, just help them highlight it so it's fixed. And as many that come for that meeting, for the webinar, you already have their database,
Yes.
right? You keep marketing to them till they buy. They will not die till they buy or they buy, all right? So think of other ways, because on the other side, I heard you talk about funds. You need to find creative ways to create money for this business, because it's something that people need.
Yeah.
When they see something good, like this pink now is popping already, and it's like it's entering my eyes. So do you know how many people have seen, but they don't have a reason to buy?
Yeah.
Teach them to gift their mother. Teach them to gift their mother-in-law, your sister, that's your aunt, that's your school teacher. Like, help us see how to use your bag as a gift. Help us see how to use this bag beyond just I'm carrying handbag. Tell me what should go inside that should not be left outside or left in the car. How I can take it to work. I like all the 2-in-1, 3-in-1. Amazing job you're doing.
Thank
now
you.
it's time to make money. So tell me, what is the biggest cash flow problem or challenge that you have in your business?
Cash flow problem. Okay, I think one of it has to be unforeseen circumstances, right? In a situation where I realized that the production didn't go well for certain ones, and I'll never want to compromise and manage a particular leather. But sometimes my suppliers can be funny and deliver something that is less quality. In that way, I'm losing money, because that's a waste. But like, I need to get better ones and then work on the production. So like, that happens sometimes. And delivery, sometimes there's delivery wahala, to say. And most of the time, because I'm trying to keep customer relationship, TUMIS now has to like cover that.
Bear the cost.
Yes, so I mean, just stuff like that.
So you from the look of things, you don't really have cash flow problem. Rising prices and all that is not affecting you?
Okay, so here's the thing. I have a problem with constantly increasing my price or reducing it. Well, anything that goes up in Nigeria doesn't even come down. So I have a problem with constantly increasing my price. So imagine you get a bag from me in January, and based on you like it a lot, you refer a friend to get it, and she comes in March, and all of a sudden there's like 6K difference, and then again you come again in August and there's like
another 5K.
Yeah, so what I try to do to maintain that is get things in large quantity, right? So
you can still produce at the same time.
Exactly. So I don't have to like be increasing my price constantly based on the economic hardship. Yes, and if for whatever reason my price is going up, you are going to know, okay, there's an improvement in the quality or the branding is better. Right, that's most likely where you are going to see that, oh, there's been an increase in price, and they are going to be okay with it, but because you can see the reason.
All right, that's beautiful. For rising costs, it's an external thing that you cannot control.
Yeah.
And for you to control it, maybe one of the things you could do is communicate price change. All right, if you don't find any way to make any
most
more
definitely. So I give heads up. If there's going to be a price increment, I put out heads up maybe like 2 weeks before. And then what I try to do is, I'm trying to be more, I'm using my website more now. So like since November, it has been mostly just website sales and Instagram. So there's no WhatsApp. I mean, there's customer care line, but like you order through the website. So what I try to do whenever I know that there's going to be an increase in price and I have loyal customers, just before then, there's like a 5% discount for like customers that have not new, returning customers. So then I'm still keeping the relationship, and they know that this is the reason why I'm increasing the price, and it's not just because feel like it is the economy. So
wow, fantastic. So for the suggestions we've made so far, we look forward to seeing that implemented in your business, and say in the next 90 days, 180 days, hopefully we'll reach out to you and be sure that those things are working for you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you very
much. Good job.
Thank
you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And to our listeners, you have learned from her, and we believe you will take some of these things and implement in your business. Don't stop learning. That is what business is. Keep applying, and leave questions for us. Leave your comments. Let's know the episode that you love most. Even give us suggestions of what you want us to share with you. Don't stop following us across all our channels. I will see you in another episode.